What do we do at lunch here? We talk about your subconscious mind. Here's what I've heard in the last few weeks, that the personal development industry is overrated. It's about to die. Or I heard that many times. My point here is, if you are an entrepreneur, you are probably a marketer and the salesperson in your, actually the women I work with, most of them are, solopreneurs or have a small team. A few of them have salesperson, but most of the time you start by doing the work, right? So of selling. And I want to bring that up. No matter what you hear about the personal industry, growth industry, or personal development industry, it's not about that. It's about how we work as humans, right? And one of the things that I teach and guide women entrepreneurs through is, how do you go from a post to a sale? That's what we do in the world of digital marketing. And yes, you hear about AI and all the amazing technologies, but at the end of the day, it will always require you to connect with someone through a DM, through conversation, through a way of communication. And here's what I know: in the last 30 years of communicating, I studied as a TV reporter. I would say in the last 15 years that I've been, growing my business and helping women entrepreneurs to dance with their fears of becoming visible online and offline. The thing is, I train myself as well. And this is what, it's like a secret that everybody's keeping, that, even the big guys and the big girls in the world of coaching and service and stuff, they actually talk to people. And I remember when I did my first trainings in the sales world, they were saying, talk to 100 people a day or 100 people a week, and it was like, what? How can I do that? Like, for me, I was not even seeing myself being able to talk to 100 people, like 100 women. So I'm just gonna go fast forward. Now, when you work with me, I teach you how to talk to people, but I still train myself to talk to more and more people, but in a way that doesn't feel hard or heavy. Because that was actually the belief behind my resistance to talk to people. Is like, number one, oh my God, it's going to be so hard and so long. And it takes so much of my time. I have no time for this. It's so hard. So the addiction to hard, and the belief that to get what you want, it has to be hard, was actually injuring right there my ability to reach out to people who are actually looking for me or my services, right? So that's number one. I want to start to show you that whatever you believe currently about what you are capable of doing, or about the process of marketing and selling your services, is actually the root cause of why you are not where you'd like to be in your business, in your visibility. And it's not about personal growth industry, it's the way we work. So when you think through this, we have a mind and you have thoughts, right, in your mind. And when you know that, from a science-based thing, there is the subconscious mind and the conscious mind. And apparently, based on science, we use our subconscious mind 95 to 97% of the time. And only our conscious mind, the one that says, yes, this year I'm going to be focusing on this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to generate that revenue, I'm going to create this program, I'm going to do that TEDx, that's your conscious mind, is kind of active 5% of the time. The rest is your subconscious mind that has all the belief set up in there. This is where your habits are. This is where your limitations are. The beliefs that you grew up with, or the belief that your society you are in, your culture you're in, has instilled in you. It's in there. You don't even have to think through it. It's like I like to say, what is a belief? It's a thought that you thought so many times that it became completely a fossil. So it becomes a belief. You don't even have to think through it. So when it's time for you to start talking to people about what you do, this is not your active mind, the one that we call the conscious mind, that is saying, yes, I'm going to reach out to that person today and tell them how I can help them. No, this is not how it works. So this is why you have to be aware of your belief. And this is why, when I hear like personal growth is BS, this is beyond that. This is how it works in our mind and body. So you got to be aware of what you are currently believing. And that's why, when we do the work of marketing and sales, and when I guide women through their vision around their business, we got to uncover, what do they really believe about reaching out to people? What do they really believe about selling their offers? What do they really believe about showing their face online? And most of the time, those are the stories that are so anchored in who we are that it will stop us right in the best of the desire we have. So my invitation for you today is to kind of uncover for yourself, what do you really believe about your offers? Do you really believe that they can change someone's life? Number one. It took me years to believe this. And yes, there is a way to believe new beliefs. That's the good news of the day. There is ways to believe new beliefs. So what would you like to believe about yourself, about your clients, about your offers, about your actions in terms of marketing, promotion, selling? And then write those down. And when I say, the title, I think, of this video is Reaching Out Like Her. And I know it's a word that has been so used that we don't even pay attention. But the woman in your vision, and I'm not talking like 25 years from now, I'm talking like in 12 months from now, this woman, she loves reaching out to people because she knows and she believes, like she doesn't even have to think. It's now part of her new subconscious mind that she is the light that people are looking for at the time. So many times. So the beauty of this, when you start to do this work, is that your mind's going to start collecting proof that this is true. So for me, it took me 5 to 6 years to reshape many of my beliefs. And that's something you do until the end of life, by the way. And when the proof that I collected in terms of, when you reach out to people, where I hear so many times, we say the money is in the follow-ups, right? We follow up like 5 times, 10 times with people, but our mind wants us to believe that we are bothering people. When in fact, when you first created your business, you knew that you wanted to help people. So my point here is to tell you that whatever you need to believe right now is not what you currently believe. So what do you want to believe about yourself and about what you do in the world? Because at the end of the day, you're dying. So what do you want to be known for? And you are not allowed to keep that for yourself, because you are here to help people, no matter whatever you are, a coach or a consultant or a service-based entrepreneur, whatever. Even if you have a store, you're providing something that changes people's life one way or another. So my invitation for you today is to, really look, like I like to say, take a rock and look at beyond the rock, like below the rock. What are you really thinking and believing about selling, marketing, promoting what you're doing? And without judgment, put it down. And then maybe you draw a line on the other side. You say, well, what do I need to believe to become the woman who generates, 20K a month? This is, the work I do for myself since the beginning of that journey. And it works, and you're going to collect proof. And the proof I personally connected is when people come to me and they say, thank you, Angelique, for reaching out to me, because I would have never pushed the button. Yes, I so enjoy our conversation because I so needed this. I don't know why I waited so many years, right? So inviting you to pay attention is, you cannot change what you don't see. So that's where we start today. And yes, it has everything to do. Your subconscious mind is the place that, allows you to change, because if there is a lack of congruence between your vision, which is your conscious mind, like when you say that you want that type of business versus what your subconscious mind is saying, that you're sleazy, that money is dirty, or whatever your stories are, your beliefs are, then nothing's going to change. So we need to see what it is. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm Angélique Binet. I'm the founder of Social Media Love, and I play with digital marketing for the last 20 years. I was a TV reporter before that, so I love videos. I love helping women share their message online. So if you are someone who is struggling with your visibility online, and you know this is the bottleneck to your next level of revenue, and mostly and beyond that, your next level of impact, because the more you help people, the more it feels so good, right? So that's what keeps me alive every day. When I get up, I want to help you. So reach out if you have any question. I also offer a visibility audit if you're ready for this. We start with a 15-minute call, and then if I see I can help you, then we go to a deeper call where we kind of map out what needs to happen in your visibility so that you can get to the place you want to be, basically. So all you need to do is probably DM me is the easiest way, visible, and I'll send you the link to book a call with me for a visibility audit. Okay, on that note, ciao, ciao.